do you feel about social media being incorporated with your work life? What are your thoughts?
I don't have any problems with it. I don't think that we should post anything that you wouldn't that you wouldn't have a problem with your bosses seeing. So.
Okay. And then social media as a hiring, recruiting tool, does it work, and any experiences?
I mean, no real personal experiences, but I think that somebody's profile is a good gauge of what kind of character they have. It's not really very in depth, but it gives you a good first impression of somebody.
Could someone post something on their social media that would help them get a job?
They could definitely post stuff that would help them not get a job.
Okay. Would you market yourself through social media? Why or why not?
Yeah, totally. I think that, especially in this age, the reach of social media is huge. And somebody reposts and somebody else reposts, and the influence of that is bigger than you can probably fathom.
How do you feel about social media being incorporated with your work life? What are your thoughts?
I think it's a good thing. Just keeps the competition going. You know what the competition, pretty much their prices and everything, and you know what you could offer. And you can just pretty much compare and contrast the positive and the negatives, and obviously the positives of why ours is better than others.
And social media as a hiring, recruiting tool, does it work? Any experiences?
As a hiring tool, I mean, we definitely use it. It's everywhere. It can impact us, so why not use it in a positive way? We could just use it to our benefits. We can, it's kind of like a resume board. We can show what we've been through and what we've done and all our good stuff.
And would you market yourself through social media? Why or why not?
I mean, it works on Yelp for those restaurants, so it could work on me too. So why not? It definitely does work. I mean, I go on Yelp, and that's what the restaurants I pick, or what I purchase, or what I don't purchase. So definitely will work.
How do you feel about social media being incorporated with your work life? And what are your thoughts?
I mean, I think it's a good thing in most cases. I just think have to be careful, what you do outside of work at times. Obviously, if we have a social media page, you're friends with somebody at work, they can see what's going on. So you have to be kind of careful and keep everything as much business related as you can, in my opinion.
And social media as a hiring, recruiting tool, does it work, and any experiences?
I think it's a good thing. I think you can get some positive feedback from a candidate if you research them a little bit on social media. Again, personal things can be a problem, so you have to be careful with it.
And then, would you market yourself through social media? Why or why not?
I would definitely do that, especially if I owned a small business, just to kind of get word of mouth out there. Aside from just normal advertising, I think the social media is a good thing.
Okay, thank you. How do I feel about social media being incorporated into my work life? I feel like social media has two different types. You can do social media for work and social media for personal. So I feel like people should have two different accounts, one for work personally because it can benefit, and one for personal where your family and friends can see it. Social media as a hiring, recruiting tool, does it work, and do I have any experiences? Yes, social media is a great way to recruit if you're looking, let's say, for a photographer. You can follow their Instagram or their Facebook and see what kind of photos they take, and if you want to hire them. Or if you are looking for someone for work, if you post on there looking for someone to do this, you get responses and people telling you that this is what they are. You can actually view their profile and see what kind of person, what kind of talents, how you can't really gauge what they're going to be like, but to a certain degree social media tells you who that person is. And then, would you market yourself through social media? Why or why not? Yes, I would market myself through social media, like I said, through two different, the personal and the work accounts. So I would like LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram. If I wanted to market myself and get out there, like I said, a photographer, let's say, if I wanted to become a photographer or a florist, I would, show my pictures, and I would follow people, and that's how I would get my clientele, and that's how to get my name out there. So I would do that. Okay, how do you feel about social media being incorporated with your work life? What are your thoughts?
More or less indifferent. I don't use social media too excessively in my home life, but it's just another part of the job, you know.
And social media as a hiring, recruiting tool, does it work? Any experiences?
I think it definitely could be useful, you know, especially a lot of kids and younger people are on social media everywhere, so it could be useful to get the information out if opportunities are there and how to take advantage of them.
Can you give an example?
If you posted their job openings, I don't know, at your local Dairy Queen on Facebook, someone might get some responses that way.
Okay. Would you market yourself through social media? Why or why not?
I think I would if the need arises. LinkedIn and websites like that can be very useful for putting together like a concise summary of your resume, your experiences.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.